This is Ian Cameron, and welcome to your Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day for Tuesday, March the 10th. Let's see if we can keep the momentum rolling after a great home underdog winner with the LA Kings last night, getting the job done in a 3-1 win over Colorado. See if we can give you another NHL Play of the Day ticket casher on this Tuesday. We're going to go to the Carolina Hurricanes Detroit Red Wings matchup for the play today. Carolina minus 265 road favorites in this game. The total 5.5 shaded to the over at about minus 120 here in this game. And we're going to look toward the total in this game between the Hurricanes and the Red Wings, and going to recommend the over in this game. 5.5 minus 120 between the Hurricanes and the Red Wings. Carolina's offense, I think, is going to have a pretty big night tonight against this Detroit team that hasn't played great defensively all season long. And to make matters worse for them, they've got the struggling Jimmy Howard in net tonight for the Red Wings. He hasn't been starting a lot lately. The Red Wings have been playing Jonathan Bernier more because he's been the better of their two starting goaltending options, but they're going to give Jimmy Howard a start tonight, and his numbers have not been good this season for Detroit. 4.2 goals against average, 882 save percentage, so he's giving up more than 4 goals per game on average. I think that's going to be bad news for him and the Red Wings defense tonight against the Carolina Hurricanes, who finally got off the schneid offensively on Sunday. 6-goal eruption for the Carolina Hurricanes in a 6-2 win against Pittsburgh. Was also on the over in that game between the Hurricanes and Penguins on Sunday. I think Carolina is going to find the back of the net. 4 goals minimum. Wouldn't surprise me to see them get to 5 or 6 even in this game. Maybe get over the total all by themselves. However, I think Detroit's capable maybe of scoring at least a goal or two. This is obviously a team that struggled offensively most of the season. We know they traded away key pieces of the team at the trade deadline on offense, including, of course, Andreas Athanasiou, who was sent to the Edmonton Oilers at the trade deadline. But the Detroit Red Wings had an offensive onslaught in their most recent game Sunday afternoon against the Tampa Bay Lightning. 5 goals for Detroit. That is a outburst for them. Offensively, given the way it's been such a problem for Detroit to score goals, but they got 5 goals in a 5-4 win against the Tampa Bay Lightning on Sunday, and at least that should give them some confidence going into this game against Carolina, who are still depleted on their blue line. They do have Peter Mrazek back in net tonight for the Hurricanes, but we do have to keep in mind a couple of things. One, he hasn't played in a while. He may not be sharp in his first start back from injury. It's been a couple of weeks since he's been in game action. That could be an issue a little bit for him in terms of him being on top of his game and in his best form tonight in this game, returning from injury. I never like to trust or back goalies when they're returning from a lengthy absence, and that's the case here with Mrazek. Detroit, at least coming into this game, does finally have some offensive confidence. And then, of course, on the flip side, I do think the Hurricanes will be able to find the back of the net. And like I say, the reason I think Detroit has the potential to score some goals is they are feeling good after 5 goals against Tampa Bay, putting in 5 goals against Tampa Bay, and there's still key defensemen out of the lineup for this Carolina team. Brett Pesce and Dougie Hamilton still out due to injury, and they are certainly a weaker defensive team and a weaker blue line without those 2 players on the ice. So you put it all together, and I think we've got a more than reasonable price here to go over the total. So Carolina, Detroit, over 5.5, minus 120. That's my Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day for Tuesday, March the 10th. I'm Ian Cameron. Thanks for watching. A reminder to check out pubsportsradio.com on a daily basis for tons of great sports and sports betting content. I will see you again tomorrow for another edition of the Pub Sports Radio NHL POD.